Can I actually understand what these puppies are dreaming about? Welcome to Smart Dog Guide. If you have ever watched your puppy drift off to sleep and suddenly heard them whimper, bark, or let out the most unexpectedly adorable little sound, you already know the feeling. That mix of confusion, amusement, and pure overwhelming cuteness that stops you completely in your tracks. But what is actually happening inside that tiny sleeping brain? Is it a nightmare? Is it normal? And can we actually understand what they are trying to say? Today we are answering all of it. Let us begin. What most people get wrong. The moment most owners hear their puppy making sounds in their sleep, their first instinct is worry. They think something is wrong. They reach out to wake them up. They panic. But here's what the science actually tells us. In the vast majority of cases, a puppy making sounds in their sleep is not suffering. They are dreaming. And that is a beautiful thing. Just like humans, dogs cycle through multiple stages of sleep, including a stage called REM sleep, which stands for rapid eye movement. And it is during REM sleep that dreaming occurs. The brain becomes highly active, processing memories, emotions, experiences. Everything your puppy encountered during the day gets filed away during this stage. Every smell from the morning walk, every face they saw, every game they played, every new sound that caught their attention. Their brain is working through all of it. And sometimes, that process has a soundtrack. Why puppies dream more than adult dogs here is something that surprises many owners. Puppies actually dream far more frequently than adult dogs. And the reason is fascinating. Puppies are experiencing the world for the very first time. Every single day is an explosion of new information. New sights, new smells, new sounds, new relationships, new emotions. Their brains are developing at an extraordinary rate, and they need significantly more REM sleep to process all of that incoming experience. This is why young puppies sleep up to 18 to 20 hours a day, and why when they do sleep, their dreams are often vivid, active, and wonderfully expressive. Those little twitching legs, those flickering eyelids, those tiny whimpers and barks, all of it is evidence of a brain that is growing, learning, and filing away the magic of puppyhood one dream at a time. What are they actually dreaming about? This is the question everyone wants answered. And while we cannot climb inside a puppy's mind, science gives us some very strong clues. Research from MIT conducted on rats and later expanded to include dogs suggests that animals dream about their real daily experiences. Their brains replay and process the actual events of their waking life during sleep, which means when your puppy is whimpering and their legs are moving like they are running, they are very likely reliving a walk, a game of chase, or the excitement of meeting another dog for the first time. When they let out a sharp little bark in their sleep, they may be responding to a sound or a face from earlier in the day. Their dream world is built entirely from their real world, and for a puppy, that real world is endlessly exciting. Should you ever wake a dreaming puppy? This is one of the most common questions dog owners ask. And the answer is almost always no. You have probably heard the phrase, never wake a sleeping dog, and it exists for a very good reason. A dog woken suddenly from deep REM sleep can be disoriented and startled. Even the gentlest, most well-tempered puppy can react with a nip or a fright response when woken abruptly from a deep dream. If your puppy appears to be in genuine distress, crying loudly, trembling, or unable to settle even after the dream passes, then a gentle, calm voice from a distance is enough to bring them back to the surface slowly and safely. But a few whimpers and twitching legs, leave them. They are fine, they are dreaming, and they are perfectly happy. When should you actually be concerned? While most sleep sounds are completely normal, there are some signs that do warrant attention. If your puppy is making sounds in their sleep alongside other symptoms during their waking hours, such as lethargy, loss of appetite, difficulty breathing, or unusual behavior, a veterinary checkup is always the right move. Additionally, if the vocalizations during sleep are extremely intense, prolonged, or happen alongside violent full-body shaking rather than gentle twitching, it is worth mentioning to your vet at your next visit. In most cases, they will reassure you completely. But it is always better to ask. How to cherish these moments? Here is the truth that every dog owner eventually comes to understand. These moments do not last forever. Puppyhood is breathtakingly short. And those tiny sleeping sounds, those little dreaming whimpers and midnight barks, they are among the most precious sounds you will ever hear in your life with your dog. So the next time your puppy drifts off and starts talking in their sleep, do not panic. Do not wake them. Just sit quietly for a moment. Watch that tiny face. Listen to those little sounds. And know that inside that dream, your puppy is happy, safe, and living their very best life. That is what Smart Dog Guide is all about. Understanding your dog more deeply, loving them more fully, and cherishing every single moment you are lucky enough to share with them. If your puppy talks in their sleep and it has ever made you laugh, cry, or just completely melted your heart, drop your story in the comments below. We genuinely want to hear it. And subscribe to Smart Dog Guide, because every dog deserves an owner who truly understands them. We will see you in the next one.